like to welcome Caroline Blaud, the Exploration Manager with the Lodestar Minerals, to the stage. Caroline's going to talk to us about the Irahidi Base Metals Project in Western Australia.
Thanks. I would just start by saying that actually it's Coraline, not Caroline, sorry. Ta-da. So thank you very much for the introduction, except probably the name. So I'm going to talk to you about a flagship project, the Irahidi project. So Lodestar is an old company, but with a new management team and a new focus on a new project. So you can read all of that on the website. So firstly, new management. So Ed Turner, a managing director, joined us in February, and he's a geologist with an experience, knowledge in different communities around the world and a lot in Western Australia. He's been having, obviously, bring projects from exploration to a mining stage. Chairman, Ross Taylor, is a very experienced person as a financial and, sorry, I'm losing myself, with a financial and corporate background. So he's also one of a major shareholder. And I was saying earlier, I've joined the company in December last year. So a bit about what is Lodestar, firstly. So Lodestar is like, we're having a strong focus on a Irahidi base metal project. We've took the company, had multiple projects, and this is what we entirely committed to. We have an experienced management and technical team, and we're advancing rapidly. So we've already completed a 5,000 meters air core drilling program that we've completed a few months ago, and we got significant gold and copper results. We've already completed a follow-up RC program of 4,000 meters, which was finished last week. And in the same time, we are exploring an entire tenure up there. So we're running soil sampling and geophysics to try to get new targets and advancing rapidly. We also have a 6% strategic stake in Future Battery Minerals, which is a Western Australian company which has project in WA, the Kangaroo Hill Lithium Project, and another lithium project in Nevada. So a bit about Irahidi. So firstly, where we are. You've probably already heard the Irahidi name coming from Ramboll Resources. So we are just on the other side of the basin from Ramboll Resources, a little bit of geology. This Irahidi basin is a huge syncline, it's a big U-shape. Ramboll is on the southern side of the U-shape, we're on the northern side of the U-shape. So we have the same geology than they have on the other side. This all like Ramboll has been targeting the Frere Formation, which is an unconformity, as you can see in red on the geological map and on, I haven't found the, laser, on the geophysics here and on the geology in there. So we actually have 100 kilometers of this unconformity within a tenement. So this is the zinc, lead and silver target. But this is not the only base metal we are actually exploring. We're also exploring some copper gold mineralization. So there is previous exploration within a tenement for copper and gold. Some of them return some really decent grade of 2 meters at 4.7% copper, which was only exploring the outcropping area. But this basin and geology is actually same age than the Bria Basin, which is the Degurusa copper mine. So we have two very strong analog of a type of mineralization. So a bit about the drilling we've just completed. So we've completed some drilling into a very small portion of a tenement, which was the only portion which were advanced enough to go into drilling, and this is why we're running exploration through all the tenure to try to advance the project. So this 5,000 meters of air core was completed over 7 targets. That was 99 holes, and came back with, as I was saying, gold and copper anomalies, and I'm going to talk to you after that. And the follow-up RC program was 22 holes and covering 4 of the targets where we got copper and gold anomaly. Also to be noted that actually most of these targets are just lying under sand cover. So there's no outcrop, they are all undercover. And it can be a shallow cover from few centimeters to up to 10 meters. But there is nothing visible at surface, so all has to be studied by geophysics and soil sampling. And this has never been explored before. So a bit about the gold. So that's the 3 targets where we had the significant gold interception. So on 3 targets on 7, we got significant gold results. It's pretty good for a first pass air core. We've got some intercept up to 7 meters at 1 gram per ton gold, and another one at 8 meters at 1 gram per ton gold. These, to be noted, are 5 kilometers apart. So it is quite of a large area and has the opportunity to be a wide systems and have lots of upside in there. Also, that was the first time that anyone intercepted grade above 1 gram per ton gold within a tenure. So it is quite of a significant for a first pass air core program. Bit of the copper result. So we've got intercepted copper in 5 of the 7 targets we've drilled, and with the best grade being 4 meters at 0.4% copper, which is, as the presentation before just says, like actually quite good. But also to remember that copper was intercepted due to the air core drilling only in weathered rock and at quite shallow depths. So that was a first pass air core drilling. Air core only goes to weathered rock or soft rock. So we've been going with the RC drilling, we've actually been going at depths under it, trying to hit these targets within fresh rock and trying to find the source of all of these anomalies. So also I'm going to tell you about investment, which is within Future Battery Minerals. So we have a 6% shareholding in Future Battery Metals, which can be doubled, convertible upon FBM providing a mineral resource of 10 million ton at 1% lithium oxide, which they're already talking of actually having a 15 million ton resource, and so this should be achieved within the next 6 months. And a little bit about that Kangaroo Hill project. It's south of Coolgardie within a tier 1 jurisdiction of lithium. Really well located. It's 30 kilometers from Montmarion, so amazing location. And the shape of the pegmatite, or the looking of the pegmatite. So the first pegmatite was found was Big Red. Big Red was intercepted less than 12 months ago, and they're already on the 3rd phase of drilling. They've since now found a full stack set of pegmatite, which obviously allow them to increase their resource. And they have a footprint of already 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. So within less than 12 months of exploration, it's quite a good one. And so to finish is like what to remember about Lodestar. So we've just completed a 4,000 meters RC program. We're expecting the drilling result by the end of October. We'll then do a follow-up diamond drilling by mid-November, following up these results. We are continuing doing extensive soil geochemistry, which are giving us new targets for next year. And FBM is making rapid progress of the Kangaroo Hill and the Nevada Lithium project, that I haven't talked much about, which is giving us a good exposure to the growth and via significant shareholding. So, thank you very much.
Questions? I'm going to join up for the microphone so everyone can hear the question. Sorry.
Hi. Did the XRF give you any confidence that the RC drilling, you're on the right track?
I think you know that I can't say anything about that.
I assume you had an XRF up there with you on the program.
We had an XRF. We had an XRF up there.
Okay. Okay, no comment, that's
No
fine.
comment.
Any other questions that Coraline can potentially comment on?
Without being kicked by the ASX.
I had a couple. First one, the future battery minerals position. What's you can double that.
Yes.
What's the commitment from the Lodestar position?
So the commitment from us is actually, we don't have like anything to do. That they have to prove that resource of above 10 million tonne at 1% lithium oxide.
Okay.
And that's through performance right. So as soon as they prove that resource, then we can double that.
Okay. And at Irahidi, there's a lot of different things going on, a lot of opportunity there.
Yes.
Is there anything jumping out at you at this point about the opportunity that you want to prioritise and pour your cash into?
I think Irahidi is at too of an early stage to be prioritising anything at the moment. So we're really going to run in parallel zinc, prospect and the copper gold. So we're going to really run them in parallel, as the copper gold is obviously a bit more advanced at the moment, but we're running geophysics and soil sampling to try to define targets through the zinc too, because with the Rumble story, we're not going to let that go.
Okay. Coraline, thank you very much.
Thank you.